Oh, you're right, guys. Bit of an oniony day today. Maybe a few shallots as well. Might do a bit of garlic. These are in need of pricking out. Some of them, not too bad germination. I used my old Digwell dibber to sow the seeds, but a couple of them are terrible. The red ones, Red Flash and Red Baron, only 2 or 3 germinated. And what's that? There's 49 on there, so I know I sowed 49 seeds, you know. Utah Giant didn't do well, but we've got Kelsey, ALC, yeah, and Shallot Ambition. Yeah, they're average, but I'm going to plant some shallots anyway, some sets. Yeah, because they're seeds, they'll form these for next year. They'll form single bulbs, but these should split up ready for pickling. So let's get a few things out of the way, and I'll make a start. In fact, sorry, I'm all over the shop at the moment. Not used to this gardening lark. So it's 24. There's 24 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that'll be right. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I got some fine perlite which I'm going to put in. Now this is a mixed box, this one, because there's got some fine vermiculite in there as well. I'm using clover compost for the moment because I've got a bag left over from when I sowed these seeds. So just a little bit of fine perlite. Give it a bit of a mix in before the wind takes it all away. It just helps with the aeration a bit, that's all. Stops the compost going too soggy, which it shouldn't do, being peat based, you know, but that's a topic for another day, isn't it? And these cell trays that Nigel recommended, they're rigid ones. I'll put a link to these in the description. They're good, they're rigid. So let's top this up. Hopefully I made enough. Won't be a day for baking bread today with dirty fingernails. Yeah, I'll do some more in a minute. Not too bad, this clover. We get the odd lump, but it's not really a lump, it's just compressed fibre, if you like. It's not woody bits, not in general anyway. Having said that, no, see, that's fibrous. Let's see, the roots will grow through that. Right, get it sort of levelled off a little bit. Right, can you see what I'm doing? I'm just going to tip the whole lot out in one go. I'll tell you what I'll do. If I put that dibber under there, yeah, you see a bit better. So I've got to be careful with these because there aren't too many of them. In fact, yeah, here we are. And a couple of little lifters. These are handy for pricking out properly. And I got Danny's dibber. Still got it, still going strong. He hasn't infused it with weed killer like he thought he might, you know. Compost nice and damp. And the bag's been indoors for a bit, but it's not warm. It's just taking the chill off it. Be in the warm greenhouse soon. I say warm greenhouse, it's a greenhouse that's warm. It's not heated. It's just got a bit of warmth to it. So there we are then, let's get that. Try and get them standing up if you can. So what's that one? Shallot, that's Ambition, that is. It's a bit bigger, make it easier, that's better. They soon sort themselves out anyway. Right then. Because I'm doing this so you can see, but I can't see a bloody thing, like, you know. Even easier if this wind wouldn't blow it, I'd get them in first time, but they might be a little bit too small for pricking out, but I want to get on with it this year. I I always end up leaving it too long, you know. And then there's a mat of roots that just don't want to come apart. And so I try to do this as carefully as I can. Yes. Well, we're halfway through the box, and I reckon we're about halfway there. Oh, there we are. Get those in the greenhouse, and I'll chat with you in a bit after I got the rest done. Right, I've just popped a load of Stuttgarter sets into the CD60 tray. Leftovers. I put a load in the veggie pod out the front. I'm not a great fan of these CD60s, I must admit, but they are ideal for these tiny little sets. No good for these big ones like this, but they're ideal for that. So let me just write this number on before I forget, and it's just started spitting with rain. The number 24, which is the Stuttgarters. And this tape is one of those blooming cheap tapes again that you can't tear neatly. So, Chinese import there, I'd say it. So I'll put it on there, and I'll pop that in the greenhouse. I'll take you in a minute and show you what I've done. Meanwhile, I want to get these other ones in before it does pour down. Let me see how many is in here and all the... These are Yellow Moon, says 10. 10, that's a funny number, isn't it? We've got a sell thing with 10. Back in a second. That's close enough. That's got 12 in it. You never know, they may have given me too many. Although I very much doubt it. Right. Like I say, Yellow Moon shallots. Sorry for the crackly noise. Let's hopefully they're okay. Oh, it's started sprouting, that one. And that one's already split, so maybe I've got more than 10. Same sort of thing, just push them in gently. If it was in soil, I'd probably dib a hole, but because it's soft compost, we're okay. Hard to tell which way up that one is. See, even that's almost, this tray's almost too small. They'll be all right. The roots are poking out there, so. I really should have a camera set up here so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, a bit manky that one, but you never know. And these are, I'll label these later, I don't know what the number is. So he's pop these in there and I'll take the camera in and show you what I got set up. Oh, there we are, guys. That's the 3 lots of onions in there under Spider Farmer 600 light, 600mm long. Shallots there and Stuttgarters there. I got a bit of a problem with my greenhouse. I say problem, it's a problem, I suppose. If you look, can you make that out there? Got some cracks in the polycarbonate lot, and up there. And this is the worst one here because rain is dripping in. You see that crack there? I'm going to get some tape for that and look at reglazing it next year. It's only 20 or 30 quid actually to reglaze it, but it's a bit of a pain. I've noticed one more over here. There we are. One there. That one's not one, and I saw one somewhere else. Oh well. And what's happened as well, the water has got inside the twin wall, so it's clean on the inside, it's clean on the outside, but the inside's dirty, so I can't clean it. In fact, you can see the water drops inside, look. Oh, is it 3 years, 4 years? Yeah, anyway, whatever. Catch you in a bit, guys. Well, you're right, guys. Got a bit to be getting on with today. Get me spuds chitting. Now, I do chit spuds, but in general, there's not much need to. But these ones here, wrapped up in the kitchen roll, they're my own. So I am going to chit those, but first off, we got to chit, or get started, the single seed potato. I picked this one at the same time, didn't pick it, I dunked it and put it in a wrapper the same time as I did the rest. So I've not looked at this since I've stopped sending any out. And oh, it started going already. 1, 2, little one rows there. So I'm going to put a little mark on it. I'm not going to give it a name this year. It's a spud. I'll just put SSPC. There's a little smiley face there, look, see? I'll put, anyway, SSPC. SSPC. I'm just going to put a little line by each one that I know I can see. And then, if any more grow, I'll know that they've grown since I put the mark on. So that's the first one done. Got to keep a lookout for the postman. I got a letter to post. Got a collection one, that's what I mean. Right, that's that one, and you probably tell by the different cartons I got here. I got absolutely no brand loyalty whatsoever when it comes to eggs. These are those Good Life eggs. These ones are nice, and this one, these are Burford Browns. Never seen such an orangey yolk, but the rest are just eggs. Eggs for cooking, you know what I mean? So, these ones I bought, these are Charlotte, 10 second early, so it says. So, oh crikey, they're well on their way. 10, let's have a quick look. Tell you what, they're a bit small, aren't they? 2, 4, 6, 8, and they are 10. And that's got 10 in it. So let's have a quick, make sure they're all right. That's all right. Yeah, they'd be all right. Sometimes it's hard to tell which way up they go. It doesn't really matter, because once you look at them in a couple of weeks' time, you'll think, oh, hang on, he's upside down. You know, I say this every year, but, you know. I also say I don't bother chitting every year as well. I don't usually bother chitting main crops. Right, that's that lot done. Right, let's get those out of the way. But I am this year because, like I said, these are my own. So I haven't looked at these for a month, I must admit. That's pink fir apple, Java, condor, and condor. Right, let's do the pink fir apples then. There's most of those. Oh, they're chitting as well. They weren't like that a couple of weeks ago. Save that. Stick that in the greenhouse for wiping down. Right, I might break that off actually, that one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again, so I'll do it in there. Forgot to write on that one, didn't I? No one told me. You didn't tell me, did you? No room to write on these. PFA. I just put CH for Charlotte. Not doing so many spuds this year. I've given up exhibiting. I'm just growing to eat now, which makes a lot more sense, really. But you know, I enjoyed my showing days. Yeah, time to move on. Let somebody else have a go, isn't it? And to be quite honest, sometimes it's a bit, no, not, yeah, I suppose it is a bit stressful, but better things to be doing, to tell you the truth. Yeah, no chits on that one whatsoever. Do I break that one off? Yeah, little dinky one there. Hey, we've got 10 of them as well. Right, what was next? Java. Right on the box first this time. Oh, I'm losing it. Java. Yeah, the weather's been kind so far. There's a bit of misty drizzle in the air, but It'll be all right and waterproof, look. Yeah, it's surprising. These have been in the fridge. 5 degrees. I usually put them upstairs at 2 degrees, but they've been in the downstairs fridge this time because I ain't got so many. But they're, yeah, they weren't like that a couple of weeks ago, see? So they obviously know it's time to start growing, don't they? There may be a few more yet. I've still got a few to harvest on the allotment, but I suspect they'll be a little bit manky, you know. There's 8 of them. Over there. Get him in there. Right, so last up is the condor. So that can be a big tray. K for condor. No first herders this year. I find them very, very tasty, but they're limited use. You know, they don't store for a start. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I might have to use 2 trays for these. Yeah, they don't store. So, I'm not going to bother. As you can see, I haven't washed these, so it's the best way, apparently. Oh, yeah, that's done. Only have to 1 tray. There we are. That'll do then. I got a few more, like I said, on the allotment, but whether they're any good or not, I don't know. So that'll do for me. They'll produce quite a lot. The Java will produce quite a lot. Pink fir apple, they go wild. I have buckets of these. And Charlotte, they're second early, but they also act like an early main crop and they store well. So these are going to go in the greenhouse and I'll get on with something else. Well, I said I was going to have a look at some spuds to see if I got any worth saving, but it seems like I've got quite a few worth eating. These are Apache, sown on the 20th of April last year, so they've been in the ground 10 months. So I'll save the nice looking ones, and the not so nice looking ones I will use as seed potatoes. And all I've done is grab a hulm and pick it out. So let's do another one. Hang on, let's get rid of this horrible stuff. Let's do one more. I don't want to pick too many because this year I'm going to try and only pick spuds when I need them, you know. There's an edible one. Oh, there's plenty. Happy with that, as they say. He started sprouting that one. I might save that as a seed potato then. There you go, guys, just to show you that spuds have got a will to live. Well, change of mind, guys. Having seen that a few were sprouting quite, not badly is the wrong word, it was sprouting quite a lot, I decided to lift them. Now I know I've left a load in there, so I may not save as many as I was going to. But I'm going to save the best ones for eating, save a few for seed potatoes, and well, I'll do the rest really. I might mash them up and freeze them. A bit of a surprise really, I wasn't expecting this. Having said that, I got loads of buckets up the allotment as well. Right, I'm going to sort these out and well, catch up with you next time.